Happy Friday, everybody. This is Sebby here at Baumgart Weather Center. Going to take a couple minutes. We'll go over the weekend forecast and into next week. Here you are looking at the satellite imagery, and of course, you can definitely tell where that snowpack is as we put this into motion. Where you see movement are the actual clouds in the atmosphere. Where they're not moving, that is the snowpack. So you can definitely see much of Missouri, most of Kansas, Nebraska, and Iowa has that intense snowpack from last week's snowfall. We're going to start to see some mass melting as we go into the weekend and into next week. As tomorrow on Saturday, we're expecting temperatures above freezing, near 50 on Sunday, and near 60 for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday next week. So it's going to be a muddy mess, that's for sure. Let's take a look at the weekend forecast. So today we're going to have high temperatures of 25 with a low of 9, and we are looking for a high of 38 on Saturday with a low of 23. Sunday we get up to 50 degrees with a low of 35, and on Monday 60 degrees for the high temperature with a low of 35. And of course, as you see in the background of that forecast, things are going to want to be blooming as we go into next week, but I don't know exactly how long that is going to last, because we do have a couple of disturbances coming through. We have one coming in Wednesday night that is going to cool us down for a couple of days. Right now, it's looking like mostly a rain event, and kind of looking long range as we go into that March 6th, 7th, and 8th time frame. We've been talking about a storm system still showing up there. Now, as far as the Arctic temperatures, like we're just now getting out of, I really don't see that happening again this season, but that doesn't mean winter's over. So there are going to be some cold snaps. Whether or not some of these stronger, bigger storm systems can actually pull in enough cold air to bring us some snowfall, still kind of up in the air. Of course, we're heading into that severe storm season time as we go into March. So pretty much all the cards are on the table right now. I'm keeping a very close eye on the temperature profiles. Now, another thing I like to do with my forecast, you guys are aware that I have my own in-house models that I based our forecast with here at Baumgart Weather Center, and it's data that I input as well as a little bit artificial intelligence, plus some information from a few models out there that I can pick and choose. And from time to time, I like to take a look at the validity of that in-house model and how well we're actually doing. Of course, it is work in progress, but taking a look at the latest statistics on our in-house model, looks like we're sitting at about an 85% accuracy rate up to 3 days, being off by a couple degrees or less as far as highs and lows, which there's a little bit of room of improvement to get to that. So we got a little bit of work to do on the temperatures, although that's just as accurate as the National Weather Service right now. When we take a look at wind speeds, we're doing really well with that, with being a couple miles per hour off up to 3 days. We're about 95% accurate as far as wind speeds and directions, which doesn't sound like really too big of a deal for you guys, but as we head into springtime, that becomes very important for the farmers, as they will be beginning to get fertilizer to be sprayed upon their fields for their crops. And of course, more and more farmers are also kind of switching over and utilizing a few companies out there that are using drone technology to help spread fertilizer on their crops. So wind plays a very, very big part of spraying fertilizer as we go into spring. So that's going to be a huge plus. The more accurate we are with wind speeds, the farmers will have a better idea when they can and when they cannot get out and spray. So, so far, so good. There is a little bit of work to be done with that in-house model, but for right now, guys, a beautiful weekend in store again. 50s on Sunday, 60 on Monday, and we're going to be looking even into the 60s on Tuesday and Wednesday as well. So everybody get out and enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the weekend, and we'll be talking to you soon.